New York City, again, we're on the topic of New York City. Cannabis sales and tax revenue are almost and expected to hit, ready for this, $1 billion for this year. Over 200 plus licenses were distributed. Another poorly managed department, the Department of Cannabis, whatever it is it's called, but another poor management. You had all these illegal shops setting up, selling illegal substances that weren't regulated, that had a range of God knows what, including PGR, which is a carcinogen, dangerous to someone. It's like breathing in plastic. To then spend all this money to go after those illegal shops, and then they bring all these cases to the judge, and then the judge says, I gotta throw out all these cases. Why? Because it's unconstitutional. You can't just shut someone's business down because you say that it's illegal. You gotta bring that case to me, and I decide to shut it down. So all those cases that got... Bro.
So that's basically like saying, oh, you arrested this guy, but there was no warrant for you to go into his home. So
I didn't say that you could...
I have to dismiss the whole case.
Yeah, it's something like that, but in a business sense, because that's a criminal crime, right? This is a business. You're operating without a proper license, but that's something you bring to the judge, and then the judge says, "Do you have the license? Why didn't you get the license? Are you applying? Oh, then why did you do this beforehand? Okay, then I decide whether to shut you down or to fine you." But you didn't do that.
That's not your decision.
That's not your decision. You're not the law here. I'm the law.
Yeah, you enforce the law.
You're the enforcement.
I make the law. Yeah.
So think about the money,
the billions even.
And then they took all that weed and which I think is great. I think the fact that they rounded up all these illegal shops, because again, if you don't know what PGR is, look it up. It's horrible. Your kids are smoking that. God forbid. More than likely, you're smoking that if you're into that. But the fact of the matter is, that's just a simple example of just how poorly managed the cannabis industry is. So if they had done things right from the beginning, cannabis became legal, I think, in 2021 or 2020. If they had done it legit and was prepared, and they don't have an excuse because 22 or 23 other states were already legal. So they already had the blueprints of what not to do and what to do. There's zero excuses for the management of cannabis. That means that if the cannabis industry this year almost made $1 billion, that means that we would have had what? 21, let's say it started in 21, 22, 23, 24, we would have had at least $3 billion in tax revenue. And that could have prevented having to charge the driver this ridiculous fee of going into Manhattan congestion pricing.
Yeah.
That could have already started to fund the MTA and the projects that they're trying to set forth. That's my opinion. Go. I already spoke too much. I'm done. I'm ready to go to bed.